hello, hello. This is Happy Valley Hobbies, and these are hobbies that make me happy. Uh, the background's a little odd tonight because the landlord had is in the process of trying to sell the building and inspecting all the apartments and all that, and I had to move the backdrop. And when I put it back up, apparently I didn't put it back where it's supposed to go. So I decided to blur all that just to make it theoretically nicer. Uh, so looks like Valleys is here, and so is Dave from Caboose 173. All right, so that. So, but yeah, it's one of those things of let's see now. Ooh, all right. And there's Anfield. Thank you for coming in. Working on the layout at the same time. All right. Well, hopefully we'll be entertaining. All right. Now let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't realize how everything would be set up at this point. There we go. Change it to that. All right, now I think that's the thing is when you have three screens, trying to get everything all set up and etc. Yeah, that was sort of the excuse me, sort of the drama for this week. Got to meet the possible new landlords. They seem to be a nice couple. And their plan is to have the apartments set up for trying to think what it's called now, the income based. So you start getting you get higher pay and all that, your rent goes up. Or if you if you unfortunately lose your job, the rent would go down. So that's going to be interesting. They had a professional company come in, look out the outside, go through all the apartments. I'm assuming went down into the crawl space area to do their thing there. They dug. I guess they actually had a sewer come in to change everything. I just happened to realize something that I'm not sure if this, because right now I got the background blurred, but what's going to happen when I change cameras? That's going to be interesting. But depending on how things wind up working and all that. So let me. But the project itself, we all right, we got that. Okay, that was not planned that way. All right. Sorry about this. Just trying to figure out how things are going to go. And it keeps on grabbing the task manager. I want the task manager on that screen, not this one. All right. It's not doing what I want it to do. Oh well. Yeah. All right, that's what I'm looking for. Now let me. Oh, hello there, Andy. Thank you for coming in. Right now I'm looking through. All right, looks like. Oh, that's why. That's what I'm looking for. Not exactly. Looking for. I'm doing a Google or Go Duck Duck. Yeah. DuckDuckGo. Looking for a covered truss bridge, and it's giving me truss bridges all over the place, but not a covered one. Covered bridge every now and then, but not a. All right, covered truss bridge. 2 foot. Let's see if that comes across. Again, no. Yeah, it's like you sort of kind of need food to enjoy your stuff. Every now and then it comes up with a covered bridge, but not a covered truss. All right, just giving a little bit more. Any more covered bridges, but not covered truss bridges. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to go with my last one, the Roland Farms Bridge. Which is it's a covered truss bridge, but it's a little on it's pretty much run down, so you actually see the a lot of the coveredness is no longer there. But there are some pictures that would give a something on that. All right, let's see. Go back to that one. All right. Present. Share screen. And we'll select this one. And this is what this is basically what this is. as you can see on this, some of the other pictures, like up here, you're seeing, pretty much it's pretty much not in the best conditions. This right here actually shows that it looks like it's been refurbished because the row or the floor has been fixed, but all the covering is off. So it's just your standard uncovered bridge. But as you can see, some of these pictures, it's pretty much very here it's like everything is falling off. You can see some boards are actually missing on the floor, but you can still see some of it's still there. Let's see. And then another one here where it shows it's a close-up where everything's pretty much a little bit off, but it also shows on the top edge here, that is actually angled, and that is to keep rain or a lot of other stuff off from going onto the inside, but sort of aiming it to go outside. So that's that is. It's not exactly what I'm doing. It's the same style of bridge, but mine is a rarer bridge instead of that. Hello there, rail artist. I would have to say I've survived the severe weather, and it's right now very. All right, let's see. How do I? All right, no stopping the screen. So we're back to here. Okay. So that's it's sort of that's what this project is. Now let's say changing the cameras. Yeah, okay, we need to change stuff. All right, audio general. Camera. Audio. Virtual background. None. There we go. Just gotta remember to change it back. Yeah, that's definitely a solid one for a wooden bridge. But I get the impression that bridge was built when they overbuilt things because they didn't know exactly how things were. Let's bring this over here. So we can put this all. See if I get a proper. So what I'm planning on. And so we'll do the 1x12s. And one of the things I want to see about doing is I'm thinking for the insides here, maybe going a little longer. Go a little bit longer, so we can, it's easier to trim stuff down than trying to make them longer. So we will go that direction. All right. Yeah, it's one of those things. If people don't know what you're doing, sometimes things look a little strange. All right, let's add. Yeah, there we go. We'll add a 6x6 length, so I would have to say today here in southern Vermont has been pretty windy, pretty gray. It's very odd wearing shorts. All right, Dave, thank you for coming in. Ooh, that actually worked out perfectly. All right, now probably what I should do before going too nuts is add the weathering mix to this. All right, I have one here. These are all the other colors. This will go this way, which actually is probably nicer to go, because one, this will fit the whole entire thing in here, but also is a lot shallower. Fit that much in there. This is Hunter line. Covered bridge, but I'm going to see about letting Rick know that this winds up being slightly off a little bit, because you wind up you wind up narrow. Yeah, I can talk. Narrowing the bridge by, I want to say, I almost want to say over a foot and a half. I'll save one of them for measuring. Now, I'm planning on doing maybe one side on camera and then the other one obviously off camera because yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I sort of kind of already done it once with the bracing. Did one of the bracings, one side of the bracing on camera and the other one off camera because, well, it's the same exact thing. Alright, those are done. Let's make some more planks. I have no idea how many planks I need to make. So we've got 1, 2. Probably think about it mathematically, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll go 18. So yeah, there's 6. This is 7. So at least 2 of these. Well, turn around and this is an Ultimation sander that I'm using to sort of flatten the ends. Now the only problem that I got with this is that I don't see the time. And the clock that I have in the corner, the battery gave out a while ago. All right, here we go. Ooh, this doubles as taking the getting the glare off the lights off also. There we go. And thing is, you not might be able to hear the wind that's blowing, but it is blowing. So it's very, very warm very warm end of winter, I guess. Who's doing side? I'm not on camera. I should have realized that that camera and everything had moved because of I had to turn around and take down the backdrop. All right. This one wasn't as perfect, but still within tolerance. But yeah, there's what I'm doing is sort of a kit bash because there are no plans for this. You know, pretty much going off of that Rollins bridge. A combination of the Rollins bridge and this is a picture of the bridge for the on the Wissahickon, Waterville, and Farmington 2-foot gauge railroad. They just recently put in a covered truss bridge. It's a different kind of truss. Yeah, it's a different kind of truss, and they, basically rebuilt the bridge and resized it because originally it was a standard gauge bridge, and they turned around and squished it so it could fit the 2-foot gauge. Here it is unpainted. Now they did not cover the outside supports. My assumption is that because, well, you're not going to see it from the train. So they decided not to do it that way. I, on the other hand, am planning on covering the truss. So there is a variation of the covered truss bridge. Sort of like the same way that there's with a covered bridge. You got different window arrangements. Some are set up where some have windows in them, some do not. A lot of them do have not windows, but they do have like a ridge on the top where the smoke can come out. Nice to have a pair of tweezers instead of this pair of scissors. But my plan is once I get this all done, well, send pictures to Rick Hunter, maker of the model, and make a suggestion to actually turn around and do their own version of a covered truss bridge, because you wind up losing clearance on the inside. Okay, so we do that there. And this it is going to be possibly a little bit hard to see what I'm doing. Because eventually, let's move this out of the way. Put those over there. I don't need glue and toothpicks. Now the glue that I'm using is clear Elmer's glue, and a lot of times people are like, have asked me, why are you using clear, and not white? The answer is because when I went to buy glue, it was the only one that was available at that size. All the white glue was, smaller kid size one. Okay. All right, we'll glue that exactly right there. Right on the edge. I probably should try to aim for at least the camera view. Like that. All right. I guess we'll just keep on going until I run out. Now, for those who noticed that I haven't really, a lot of the internal bracing I haven't really stained, and that's because, well, you won't be seeing them. So, or at least I believe you're not going to see them. It's pretty much after putting this whole thing together, we'll find out what's exposed and what is not. Yeah, back there. I think I'm able to get 3 at a time. On 4. Oh, let's flip this around. I realize that it's no longer straight. Couldn't tell if it was not. I couldn't tell if it was straight before. but it's not now. Eh. Yeah, it is not straight. He's over there. All right, now that looks straight. Okay, I think I see what I I think I followed the actual board or framing board, not realizing that it was not straight up and down. But now that has been fixed. Let's see, put a dab there. And dab there. And of course, as soon as I touch the other one with like glue on it, it's like, wow. Now, one thing I've noticed is I am getting like gaps in between them, but I would assume that these gaps will disappear once we, put the other side on there. It's all under darkness and we won't be able to see anything. At least that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. And one of the things to watch out with underline stains is that they are alcohol based. So use in a well ventilated area. I just haven't realized I'm not in frame. Sorry about that. But as we add more and more, finding out that putting glue on the top and middle rails, and then adding glue to one side of covering makes it a little bit easier to just put it together. Now, I get the impression in real life these might be tongue and groove or something like that that would make them a little bit more solid. Because what's the point of having a covered truss if it's not sealed? Let's see. Are you shuttering your bridge? I'm on the phone, so it's right now on a. It's has that heart icon that you want to add to if you want to add like a heart or something like that, and right now that is right in the middle of that one word. So I'm not quite sure what it says after bridge. Are you shuttering in your bridge blank right now until somebody adds a comment? Sides. All right, there we go. This is this particular bridge is what they call a covered truss bridge. A normal covered bridge, the bridge is completely covered over, but a covered truss bridge only covers the trusses. And I do have a picture of this is on the Will State Waterville and Farmington 2-foot narrow gauge. They just installed this bridge, but as you can see, all they're doing is covering the trusses. They're not covering the whole entire bridge. There are some bridges actually also cover the side braces. I guess they decided not to because, well, you're not going to see it from the train. But yeah, it's in New Hampshire, crossing the Trout Brook. The covered truss bridges are very rare because they don't last as long as a covered bridge, and I guess they're not as pretty because they're just a couple of walls. But I've already done a Queen Post bridge, which that's what this is. I've done the Queen Post covered bridge from Hunterline. And then when I asked Rick from Hunterline, how to do a covered truss bridge, he's like, "Oh, just take the covered bridge and use all the parts from that." I did have to get another piece of, I think it's, I want to say 6x12, I think, because the piece that they had, I could only do one of these. There wasn't enough to go both ways. But yeah, it's one of those things of I'm gonna turn around and tell Rick that adding all the inside bracing and all that winds up narrowing everything a little bit. So you might have to turn around and actually make a completely new kit to accommodate the inside clearance. Okay, we got that. And it's one of those things of, not that much change to turn around and get more, basically 2 more products for each scale that he has, because, everywhere you can either do one or basically a standard gauge version and a narrow gauge version. got that all there. Now, where did my masterpiece, or not masterpiece, but it's on the floor. So I passed halfway there. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna say 10. So 20 per side. Bit more 1x12s. At least 2 more. Because it took 2 more to get to. Took 2 to get halfway. Ah, come on, just a little bit more. There's one. The second one. And second one. So I'm going to need 4 for the other side. And there's 4 for the other side. Now I don't know if I'll be needing more 1x12s. But if I do, someone close by. But I remember years ago, I don't know who told me this, but never complain about the weather. Because without the weather, half the people wouldn't know how to start a conversation. And it's sort of kind of true because, no matter how poor or rich you are, the weather does affect your decisions. Oh, finally got one that was a little too long. Not sure if anyone posted this, but who's doing Sidetrack Sunday tonight? Ah, tonight's Ray. All right. Thank you, Andy. So I'm assuming Ray is process of getting his stuff ready for his show. I don't want to go all the way through, but that happened. Now, Ultimation does have a chopper. Which seems to be it's anything like a. Oh, there, Eugene. Thank you for coming in. I see right now working on the inside of the covered bridge, or the covered truss bridge. Wrong, it's PK and W. All right. Well, theoretically, in the recommendation, YouTube recommendations, it'll come up with the correct one, but I'd like to let people know where they should be going if they don't get notifications. Now, that one's way too short. Thank you, Andy, for putting the link in. Dun, dun, dun. Ta-da. Some hunter stain on me, which unfortunately being the red stain, look like I got too much on it. All right, back to over here. It should go a little bit quicker now that we've got something sort of and I got, well, I guess a rhythm. I would have to say things got shuffled around too much, and it's not as, everything is not as comfortable as it was before the change. There's some things I need to get out of the way. Let's see. One of the reasons why I'm not up close to the work fences I should have. There's something out of the way underneath the table that I forgot to take back out. Now you may notice that these are a little bit darker than the first pair with the first setup, and that is because these are still slightly wet. They're not dried completely. Ooh, this one, all right, never mind. I was going to say this one might do better upside down, but I'll still flip it. So theoretically, when it all dries, it'll be a lot more uniform. There will still be variations because, well, it's wood. It should look a lot more the same color. All right, looks like we're coming to the end. I'm running out a little bit over tonight, as I just want to get this done. With this sharper edge. Nah. Looks like we got one more, and I'm be done for the evening. Let's grab one of these. That looks like it's going to be it for now. PWK is going to be doing Sidetrack Sunday. Probably during the other week, I'll do the other side. If I start doing this side or the ends, I might pop on, do a live stream in midstream, I guess. But yeah, that's gives a hint of what it's gonna slowly look on the inside. As I said before, with the other drawings, it's pretty much going to look like two wooden walls, and we'll go from there. So, hello there, Anthony Dodge. I just finished this red portion of the bridge, basically the inside wall, or starting at the inside wall, but probably next week be doing the edges here. I'll be doing this side off screen, basically, because it's be the same exact thing. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do what this is. Oh, thanks, Anthony. Hello, John Blanacki. So yeah, I guess from what I understand, it's a PK&W for Sidetrack Sunday, which starts in about 8 minutes. So let me switch cameras. All right. So yes, thanks again, Andy, for putting that out there. But yeah, it's the bridge is starting to still come along, and just basically one board at a time, and we can go from there. Yeah, the computer says 1:53, so give you some time to do what you need to do before Sidetrack Sunday, and I'll see everyone next week. Yep, one step at a time. So I believe the world needs more love. So find your passion, add some silliness to it, and spread it around. Bye, everyone.